Hey everybody, it's Nick Nabelski, and I'm very, very pleased to invite my guest for this month. This is March already, 2026 March. Our guest series, we have Jeff Baer from Bio Builders, and he will be presenting to us about QR codes. He also has a Bio Builder framework, and he'll be talking about that today. We'll also be giving away a prize today for everybody who sticks around. And so we hope that nobody leaves, Thomas. But and without further ado, Jeff, I'm going to throw it over to you.
Awesome. Thank you for having me. Thank you for everybody who showed up. Let me share my screen here real quick. And so you guys heard me all talking about Skool IRL while we were waiting for the call to start. And so I was at the Chicago IRL. I met Goose. I met a room filled with people. And the thing that blew my mind, by the way, I am a community owner and recently I changed the name to Bio Builders. And one of the things that struck me, and I just briefly told the story, was people in real life were meeting each other and they wanted to exchange communities. They wanted to exchange contact details. And I watched, this is, an image that really was the truth. And people were like, well, this is my community, and this is my community, and this is my contact details. But because nobody was in anybody else's phone, they had really no way to share it. Okay. Finding your own community in, in, um, in the school discovery can be a challenge. All right. So, whether you were sharing because you were the community owner, or you were sharing because you were a member of an amazing community and you wanted to share a link that had your affiliate link baked in, people were just completely and totally stumped. And so I'm in software, and I developed a product for myself years ago. It's kind of was for my own private use, and I'm like, I've got something, and I'm gonna make it available to everybody on Skool for free. It's really what brought Nick to me, and I have a tool that makes logo QR codes.
Wow.
So you're just seeing a quick little library of them here. Um, and instead of that black and white QR that you don't know where you're going, these kind of tell a little bit of a story behind them. Okay, they maybe you're intrigued by an image here. So I was in some other communities and I was promoting those, and that's really how I met Nick. And the logo QR code are free to get. Okay, so anybody who sees something here gosh, I wish I had that for my community or for my profile. You should take Nick's invite, join my group, and I got a whole automation built where you ask for it, and I will make you a logo QR code. I will also the tool that you can access is also free in my community. I will say that images like illustrations work better than photos, and so if you have a headshot of yourself, it really doesn't translate to logo QR codes. But at a minimum, whether you're sharing your community, your profile, school, you need a QR code with a link in it that you can share people, because I think the number of people who are on Skool right now is like 20 million. And that tells me that there's another, billion who have no idea about Skool. And we all love it for different, because we love the platform, and we love the communities, we love the connection. And one of the greatest things you could ever do is share Skool to somebody who ends up and kind of creates their own school, okay? Or gosh, I want to learn about how to make movies with these set of AI tools, or I want to, I know Nick has a lot of authors in his group, that they want to, want to learn how to get a book on Kindle. So at a minimum, this is free. And if you don't even have a good icon, I actually have a GPT in my community that will help you generate an icon. I recommend keeping small text off of this stuff because the dot pattern in a QR is extraordinarily complex. So no matter what, please do that, okay? And walk away with something for free, okay? That can help you share your community or make you money sharing Skool with others, all right? So the other thing that I, like everybody, we're here to make money, okay? In my community, I'm a freemium, so the QR codes is the free in my freemium. And then I have other products. The other products are paid. So I don't want to sit here and pretend like I'm not pitching you. You'll make a decision if it makes sense for you and your business. One of the things that I do is I build link. I've been in the digital business card space since COVID, and I use this as a Thomas. It's time for your meeting, man. We'll see you back in a few minutes.
I'm gonna just keep this rolling.
No worries. So
Thank you.
this is one of the first pages that I created for myself. So there's a couple things I want to point out. Is one of the domains that my platform makes available is skool.bio. And my name's Jeff, of course. So this is actually, I got to clean this up because I changed the name of my group. But this is something that is just a quick little bio about me. Here's my community. Here's a button to my community. Here's my logo QR code. And so when I'm at an IRL event or I'm at Starbucks and I strike up a conversation, I can pull this up in one click on my phone. I can airdrop it to somebody. There's a QR code built in. So this QR code, if somebody scans this, it will open up the URL on their device. Okay. This QR code scans right to my about page in my community. And then I even have a mechanism. So if people will send me information later, you can capture email addresses. All right. So this is one way community owners are using it. And when you sign up and join in the bio or in the footer is a badge. This is what I call a badge. And so this is here by default. It can be turned off. But what I do is here, let me open up. Do I have Skool open here? So here, I can't demo this, and I can demo it in Nick's group. So if I want to share AI storytellers with buddy, I can share this affiliate link. I copy it, and I can share this with people. And if people join Nick's community and upgrade, I can be paid money. Same thing with schoolers. Everybody has the invite link. I just don't have the invite link when I'm in my own community because I'm the community owner. So when you are a member of my community, even at the free QR code level, you get access to the affiliate program, which is 40%. So I have plenty of people who are out there sharing free QR codes with my community. So they come up with their own QR, or I create a QR for them, and it has their affiliate link in it. Okay, so that's a sneaky way you can share another, because I've had very few people say no to free QR code before. Okay, so it's a way for you to share my community, and if they upgrade and jump into a link in bio product, you can make 40% of the recurring. So, I'll tell you the number. I charge $9 a month or $67 a year. It's identical. The only thing is the savings. Okay, so this is this is this is one version of this. All right. So now let me show you a second version of this. So I wanted to simplify this. So we have some people that have communities but like to refer other communities. So I created this about 10 days ago. I showed it to Nick, and I'm going to show you Nick's version of this in a minute, which is truly extraordinary. But everything I just showed you in the last step. So I feature my community at the top. It's really the same exact thing, okay, with the link to my community, but it collapses. And then for me, I think, if I try and share AI video and storytelling to somebody who has no interest in AI, then it's just going to fall on deaf ears. But the one universal program that pretty much everybody has an interest in is starting and trying to monetize their own community. So I put the Skool affiliate program right in the second spot. And so you open this, and I did something, and I feel like I did something right because Nick really complimented me on it. Is I created a video that anybody who's a member of my community can have access to. So on the Skool sign up page to create a community, this carousel exists. Okay, so here, if I open up a link in incognito, just pardon this for a second.
Why can I speak there for a second?
Yeah,
This is a horrible this is the one thing with Skool I can't stand. They have our link, right? Everybody here has a 40% link that you can get, and I make more money now on referrals than I do on anything else. But this is all they show you is this. There's nothing here to grab somebody's attention. It just says, "This person's making this much money, this person's making this much money." What Jeff's about to show you will blow your mind. It's just so much better.
So thank you. So, but this is for those of you that aren't really affiliate marketers yet, okay, is when you share a link, this is what you're looking to see. Okay. You're looking to see your profile photo and your name here. Because if somebody comes in and signs up for this and creates the community, now I'm in incognito, so I'm not logged in. They'll be presented with the $9 $9 or $99 a month. And actually, Skool just released last week, pay for 2 months or pay for a year on that $9 plan and get 2 months free. That's like $30-$40 if somebody goes to create a community off of your link. And I will tell you, in my life, in my world, the amount of people that I know who don't have no idea what Skool is 99%. And they're all interested. They're a little bit tired of Facebook and what goes on there. So the video, I don't know that you'll hear the audio, but what I did is I took that carousel and I did a voiceover, and it provides a little context. So let's here. I'm going to turn up my volume.
Can't hear it.
You hear it?
No. Let
Okay.
me see if I might be able to fix that. Let me just see if I can have you share audio.
I know how to do that in a Zoom meeting, not here. But
Try it again. Try it again.
do I need to refresh the screen or no?
Just yeah. Try refreshing.
I might need to leave the call and come back. So,
Yeah, you can't hear it.
all right.
It's okay.
Here's what I can tell everybody. Okay. It's like a 50-second audio that explains what Skool is so people can see it on their device. They can learn a little bit about it. Then they can, so this is my affiliate link. And then this is also my affiliate QR code. All right. And schoolers, what? So this is on these are just direct Skool links. So these I create this accordion, and it's really not that all that difficult. And by the way, for people who sign up, I can drop in this template. So let me jump over here and show you what this looks like in the back end. Okay, so here's the nav. Here's what I just showed you there. All right, and I could design. I'd like to design in mobile mode, but here's the desktop mode, and everything that's here is comes in over here. And I don't want to get into the weeds of really teaching you this on this call, but I could drop this in on anybody's account. And there's a couple things I want to point out about. So I have a couple domains, okay? Because I have school.bio, and then last week I introduced author.bio. Okay, so I'm still that's why I made the community change. The community name change was because I have 3 domains and I'm adding more. Because some people just different names resonate for with to different people. And by the way, to register for this is free, 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 free. Okay. The only time you pay is if and when you're ready to go live. So, to let me see if I can actually show that. Give me a minute here. Oh, here. Here. So what happens is you can actually build a page and design it and take your time, reserve a URL, and then what happens is it's in blur mode. Okay, so when you're ready to take it live, that's when you pay, and that's what will unlock the page. So if you're saying, well, gosh, is my name available? The only way to go find out is if your name is available is if you create the page, log in, and use it. I'll give you I'll let you hang around for a year without using it before I do anything with it. So, and I'll do more training in the future about actually how you build it. So, let me kind of show you what we did for Nick. So, Nick and I have had a half dozen calls like this recently, and I just love his prompts, and so I've been enjoying it. And Nick is so here's his community. So he's got a video. Here's the link. He can share his QR code. By the way, this QR code here opens up the whole card on somebody's device again. Then we feature some of his titles from that are in Amazon. So this is just a little carousel feature, and this links to his author page in Amazon. And then this is that same exact video that I just showed you that the audio didn't play on because Skool Live didn't allow it. But Nick will drop a link to his card after the call. All right. And then Nick has a bunch, Nick is really tied to some amazing people on Skool. Okay. And from advertising communities, other AI communities. So what we did is we consolidated those by section. So these are the advertising communities. So you come through this in your community with the Skool Hub and you got this link from Nick, oh wait, I did that wrong. Let's see. Yeah, Nick invited you, okay? And this is just an amazing way to make passive income. So Nick still got his school, his community is front and center, but he's created a way to monetize a few other people. And if you click on this today and sign up tomorrow, even if they're free, and then you join and upgrade to premium because classifieds has something that you want to leverage in your business, Nick makes money. Okay. Here's some of his favorite communities. So this is to my community. This is to Tim's community. I mean, gosh, you talk about a guy who's got it dialed in school. Tim is one of the most impressive guys out there. Brought a lot of you people probably to Nick's group. And, this is a priority. I've joined Pinterest Skool, and I want to digest his content because I want to learn how to drive traffic from Pinterest to my community, or from Pinterest to my affiliate offers. And here's David's community. I mean, he's like a top 10 community in Skool. So again, Nick walks around with the ability to leverage Skool. By the way, here's some of his favorite video courses. He links not to his Skool profile. I want to talk about Skool profiles here in this call for a minute. But so this actually links to his community. You could have linked to a profile. This again links to Amazon. He's got an Instagram channel, and then YouTube. And then by default, as he shares this, and people are like, wow, what is that? How do I get this? People will click on this. I'll do this incognito. Okay. And Nick is the referred to my community. They join the group. Maybe they're here for the free QR code. And then it's on me to move people up the value ladder and say, hey, you really need a link in bio or an author.bio if you're promoting your Kindle. And by the way, you're not married to my domains. If somebody has, if you own nicknabalski.com and you want that to be your link, you can do it. Okay. It's, that's set up in the back end. I have some people who like to keep these pages private. I have some people who like to use these as their website. Okay. It's, it kind of gets everything into one clean page where you can promote the things that you want to promote. So I actually want to talk about Skool bios for a minute. Okay.
Jeff,
I think, yeah.
Let's see if there's anybody has any questions.
Sure.
First.
And then if we have time, we'll come back to that. Okay. So there. Go ahead.
Anybody have questions before we continue?
Bueller.
I just want to say
their mics are all off. So
And just keep it short because we still got more to talk about.
okay.
Yeah, I just want to say wow.
Thanks, Thomas.
Okay.
Great question.
I mean, I have a bunch of thoughts running through my head, but I want to keep it short. But I got you. Thank you. I appreciate you, and you've just won a free name color report.
Okay, let's questions only, please. Go to the corner, Thomas.
Do you have a chat mechanism, Nick, or in the school?
There's a
room? 'Cause I
chat.
see
There's
a
a
lot of
chat.
mics are turned off.
Yep, there's a chat. If your mic is shut off and you can't get through, there's a chat. So ask. I don't think there's any questions.
Okay.
Go ahead and continue.
All right. So
Oh, wait. Here's one. Hold on. If we wanted to take this live, how much is it?
It's either $9 a month or $67 a year. So you save 30%, 38% if you prepay for the year. Okay. So yeah, that's it. But again, it is free to build. Okay.
Another question from Heather Rhodes. How much? I don't know if she's trying to talk. How much does it cost for the hosting of the page?
It's
I think it's
all
free, isn't it?
That's it. It's
Yeah,
$9.
that's included.
It's included. There's no extra charge. Okay. I see Jesse's driving. That's impressive.
Oh my gosh. Don't do that, Jesse. Pull over, Jesse.
I'm not driving, I'm a passenger.
Okay.
All right. So we had any more questions, Nick?
I have another question.
Go for it, Rosie.
When you are in Nick's thing where he's saying other AI courses and the best of school, you're talking about he gets to promote things that he chooses, and there's like affiliate links to the other school programs.
Right. Okay. So what Nick is doing, I'll use Schoolers as an example, is he's an affiliate of the Schoolers community. So he can come to any community that he's a member of, okay? And he can click invite people, and you can see what the affiliate rate is. Earn 40% commission for life when you invite a friend. So he would
Per month.
What?
Per month.
Right.
It's a no-brainer.
It's for as long as people join, so I happen to believe Skool and Schoolers is one of the greatest affiliate programs out there. Okay.
Is everyone at 40%, or you set your own?
Everybody.
No. Well, everybody's at 40% with Skool. It's up to the community owner to set their commission rate. So I'm in another community. It's a 30%. Okay. I've seen some communities that are 50%. All right. Yeah. And I'm gonna pull up. I got.
That's great. Thank you.
I'm gonna show. So I'm gonna see if I can figure out if I got this.
There's a guy that I know who he woke up one morning and found he has $600 in his account, and he didn't even know the person, but somebody had signed up with one of his links to I don't know where it was, and it's a no-brainer. I mean, I don't think most people don't even know this, but it's passive income. It's just you do your thing, but now the only way to give out a commission though, or affiliate commission, is you have to be a pro account user. You can't do it if you're a hobby. I can't give out commissions to anybody. When I do go pro though, however, Rosie, let's say you've invited some people to me, anybody that you invited, and then they say they upgrade, then once I go pro and I give that 30 or 40%, then you could earn a commission that way.
So here, let's talk about a little bit of an interesting spin on this. So Demetra, I met her at the Chicago IRL last summer, okay? And she's got a community about Greek food and language, all right? And as she will tell you, because I had a whole back and forth exchange with her the last couple of days, all right, is you come in for the free food and then she makes her money teaching people Greek as a language.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. That's nice.
So we're going to be making some changes to this. But there was a post I put out in my community about driving traffic. Actually, Sam Ovens made a post, and he's talking about dropping QR codes in the real world. Okay. So I got talking to Demetra, and we said, Demetra, where are your customers? Okay. Because you're only going to get so much online. All right. But we talked about Greek restaurants, Greek supermarkets, and so she's in the Chicago area. So here's her community, here's her QR code, but we're going to be she's going to be adding some affiliates for things she likes to promote down here. Okay. Besides, she's automatically promoting me. But let me show you what I helped Demetra do. Okay. Because so Demetra's one of my original OGs. And let me see if I can, I'm going to do it this way. So she's got this flyer that she's getting ready to go plaster around Chicago. All right. And now she's not necessarily promoting Join Skool, but she could. Okay. She's promoting her community first. And we've got a little street scene in Athens and Join My Community. And she's just looking to bring people in her community. And there is no reason that somebody who had a little initiative couldn't create a flyer about create your own community. Okay. And just go promote Skool. Okay. This is like Sam Elvins will thank you for it. All right. Because maybe people want to join your community. Maybe they don't, but maybe they want to create their own community. So some people will create their community and, they'll probably start at the $9 level. And if they grow it in the nine when they bump. All right. So it's really an extraordinary opportunity for people. And here, I got a picture here. I'm getting ready to make a post about this. All right. Hang on. Let me pull this over. I took this picture. My daughter took the train to the city the other day. Okay. So I went with her to the train station. And while people were sitting in here, this is just on the wall. Okay. There's nothing stopping me from making a flyer, going in, and you'll see QR code. So whether you're promoting your own community, you're promoting Skool, this is with up to the individual here on this call. Okay. How creative you want to get, how much time and effort and energy you want to spend on it, so that's it. So the last thing I want to talk about are Skool profiles. This is my profile. Okay. And you can see I feature my community here. And I turn off my memberships here, or most of my memberships here. All right. I do that because if people click on my profile and they click on either of these and join, I don't get a commission. So I kind of prefer to leave this dark and not show what communities I'm a member of. And I do that in communities. Well, so actually you do it in profiles and you come over to membership visibility. So I show my own. Look at all these other communities I'm a member of. I turn them off because I don't want to leak traffic. If somebody says, gosh, what's Schoolyard? Okay. I want them to, go through my affiliate link. Now, I don't put affiliate links to all these programs. I would, I would probably look and try and come up with a theme. All right. And I didn't want to stack 100 buttons in a row. So that's why with Nick, I consolidated stuff and put buttons within categories. So, but truthfully, I'll never promote that many communities. I don't have time to participate in that many communities. I am looking to promote myself. I'm looking to promote Skool. I'm a big fan of Scoot, and also Grow with Evelyn is an amazing program that she's a ninja. Okay, she's $33 a month. So if I can, people want to know how to run Facebook ads for Skool, and they join through my link. I mean, I didn't do that incognito, and I'm already a member of her group. But here, let's just go and on any community that you're a member of, if you back into the URL and put the word plans after it, this is it. Okay. So somebody joins here, and then she does such an amazing job, and they bump up to $99 a month. I'm good for 40% of that every month. All right. So this is kind of how I think the next evolution of Skool is people sharing other people's communities. Again, I'm growing my community. I'm looking and I'm leveraging people like Nick to bring me traffic. Okay. But the great thing is when Nick brings me traffic and he creates his card, that person hopefully will end up with their own card. And I'm looking to go viral, and you can share this. I have let me see, I have one guy who I helped out with. So he uses this as his website. He had an old website that was terrible with no content. And so he uses this for his coaching business. And so, these were slides from his own website. And here's a little bit of profile about him. And, here he offers sign up for a free consultation. And here's all the services he sells. And then this is his community, the Relationship Reset Lab. And then he has an FAQ. So his only real affiliate program is down here. Okay. So it's not what I want it to be. It's what you want it to be. Okay. So
Jeff,
again,
do you help people with their strategy then? Like, because it's a lot of strategy to figure out what.
I'm working on it. It's hard for me to jump on one-on-one calls with everybody for $9 a month, to be perfectly honest.
I'm sure.
I'm trying to move as much of that into the community. I'm looking for people who are experts, become experts in the tool. Okay. If people were like, gosh, I want to offer additional pages to people I know, I'm going to have a program with discounted pricing for additional pages. So there's no one size fits all strategy, but I will say that if I was looking to just jump off and get my feet wet, I think this is as good of a place as anybody place to start, where I can literally clone a version of this, drop it in to your account, and then you can build it and change the colors, and I'll have more detailed training on that. So
okay, fantastic.
Yeah, and I think honestly, less is more. Okay. And you'll notice, even though I feature my community, I'm really trying hard to say, look at me, with this little shaking button and stuff. Because I feel like this is the lowest common denominator between the 1 billion people that aren't on Skool yet. Okay.
Yeah.
And so some of them are going to come through your link and just join Skool and never do anything. But gosh, if you can have 10, 20, 30 people, it covers a lot. Okay. So, passive income, there is no better money than passive income. Okay. It shows up and somebody else deals with the questions and the concerns. So that's it. Nick, you want to see if anybody else, is there another round of questions?
Just go ahead and talk. Don't need to raise your hand. Just
I'm wondering about analytics behind this. Is there a way where we can see where people are clicking on these things?
So hang on a second. So now I don't measure this QR code comes from an external system. So we are not recording analytics here. But so here, give me a minute here. I want to think about somebody's page. Well, here, let's go. Let's just look at Nick's, okay? So I'm in my dashboard, which gives me a lot of tools, but that you don't necessarily have. But I'm going to open Nick's page in the editor. So we have a really straightforward dashboard, okay? That really, I have some pretty, I have a 3-day challenge in my community that kind of walks you through it. So I'm in the content tab. So these are the content blocks in the center. And then these are kind of like default settings. I really don't mess with these too much. Then this is where, if you want to put Google Analytics, Metapixel, TikTok Pixel. So I turn Nix on for the search engines here. And so there's a couple things here. Then I have analytics was the question. So, here we are today. Okay. So you can actually see where the clicks and where some of the data is coming from. But Nick and I took his page live yesterday, and I'm okay showing Nick's stuff. I don't want to show some other people's analytics. So you can record stuff and you can see where people are clicking. Now, this won't tell you if they signed up for another community, okay? But you can have an idea of what's going on with your thing. And I will tell you, my friend Krista, who's a Amazon.
Hey Jeff, I signed in. I'm just like late
Hey,
today. You drop offs and stuff. So
hi, Krista. Krista, you want to talk about analytics for a minute?
I don't have it up in front of me, but you can certainly pull my account. I haven't looked at it in a while, but you can pull
What's
mine.
your URL? Remind me.
It should be KBREA.
Is it? Are you on this domain or on the easy.co?
Easy too.
Which one?
Easy.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong dashboard for Krista's. Let me see if I can pull that up.
But everyone knows, like when I look at my Skool analytics, because I have a pro account on Skool, it does show joiners coming over from that link from the mini bio.
Okay.
So here,
that's what I wondered, if that tracked somewhere.
So here, let me do your KBREA.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to Krista's page. Here's her folder. Here's her page. And let me open it in editor. Now, so Krista's promoting her community. Krista's got a free This is an external funnel to get people to sign up. She collects email addresses. This is an affiliate program for Publisher Rocket. And if I go look at Krista's analytics, and let's see. So let's do the last 30 days. Okay. So here's her page views, direct traffic, Facebook, Instagram, mobile, where in the world, operating system, and you know, let's see. So we'll give you an indication of where your traffic's coming from. Does that answer your question?
That's
Yep.
nice.
Thank you.
All right. Any other questions? We got to wrap it up. We only have a couple minutes left in the hour. If anybody has any other, I'm gonna close it up. But anybody else? Or you can also ask. Go to his site. He's got a great funnel, not a funnel, but a great like a little challenge thing that you go through, and he does his. I don't know how many you do, Jeff. You do like 2 QR codes.
Oh, listen, let me open up my community for a minute. So what you want to do is you want to join through Nick's link. Okay. Please, I appreciate everything Nick's done for me. Right. And then in my community, you'll get an automatic message when you join, but I actually have a thread here. You can see, it's been pretty active where you got to drop a keyword and I go look at your profile. So if you have a community, I'll create a QR code for you and I'll drop it right back. It will go to your about page. If you don't have a community, then you will, like I said, profile photos don't work real well. I have another post where I offer people a free GPT about creating an icon. And you could go grab that, give it to me, and we'll link your QR code to your profile. Or you could build a link in bio page, and we can end up making you a logo QR code that links to your bio page. I mean, there's no rules. We get to make up our own rules there. So that's it. So I do have, for people that are a little technologically challenged, I recommend my challenge. Okay, so I have a challenge that I've got short little videos that will walk you through. I'm not a big fan of the 20-minute video because I don't have that much time and I don't think anybody else does. So I do these little bite-sized challenges, and I have in my classroom, in the link in Bio Builder, I've got a 3-day challenge, which is kind of me cheating. It's really 4 days. I have a day 0. Okay. And, I offer you the opportunity to get a template dropped in your account. So that most people can go through this, and then I can help push you over the edge. And I look at it, when every page goes live, I look at it and if I see something that I'm like, well, you should do that a little bit different, I'll tell you. I mean, I might not jump on a one-on-one with you, but I might make a Loom video and send it your way and say, do this. So, but I most definitely need some good people in my community who can help, others as well. And I'm gonna be people who do that will earn favors with me. So that's it. So Nick, man, I can't find the monitor where I should be looking at right now because I've opened up so many stuff.
No, I can't stand that. I wish they would.
I moved it to my other screen, and I don't want to join the. I got too many browsers here over here. So, but I want to thank you for having me. I want to thank you for bringing the people. Your people really love you and what you're doing, and I do too. So, thanks again. And real quick, if you are interested in an author.bio domain, not the school.bio, and you join, send me a DM and I'll send you an invite. I gotta rework a few things in my community to automate a few things. But again, I appreciate everybody's time because it's really
Before you go,
yeah.
I hate to cut you off, Jeff, but before you go, this was a record for us today. 15, 16 people showed up. We will be picking a winner, not right now because we got to cut it off because there's other things. People are leaving for their things. But I want to thank you for showing up. And at 8:30 or 8:30 Phoenix time, I will be doing a live presentation of how I did those beautiful videos that I've been posting last week. So I'm going to do a live. We're going to do it from start to finish. So if you want to join me on this great station. All right. So thanks, Jeff, for coming by. Use the link. Go over to his site and get a free QR code. They're gorgeous. And hopefully, if you found value, I didn't realize about the analytics. That's amazing. So I can't wait to start sharing that with people.
Awesome stuff, Jeff. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. See, I found my monitor. So thank you very much, Nick. Thank you, AI Storytellers members. I appreciate you. Okay.
And thank you very much, Jeff. That was I'm joining today.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Jeff, can you stick around or you're gone? I think he's gone. Everybody's leaving. Bye-bye. 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 Goodbye. Bye-bye. 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 Hey, RB, what's up? So, RB, I'm going to have a little video at 8:30, about another half hour, and I'm just going to do it live. It's a simple process. It's probably not the way you do it, but it's going to be a little simple process. And thanks for showing up today. Really appreciate it. Bye-bye. I'll see you at 8:30 in 20 minutes.